Hello and welcome. Right, we've got quite a lot of prep to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you in a few minutes. I've thought I was going to go canola with the big field, and I thought it's not very good yield, and I thought oats is a bit better than canola, I think. So I thought let's do the oats as the original plan was, and we'll do canola. And oh, I did miss a bit of. No, that's not our field. No, it's sort of like the original field. Yes. That'll be the map maker when he did what you do sometimes where you use your thing and you accidentally touch something else by mistake. I've done it when I'm like painting, not as a map maker, but I mean, yeah, we all make maps, or we all twiddle with maps every time we use the smoothing and the editing tools. It's sort of a very cut down version of the editor in a way. Do prefer the mode that they've done now. It's good. It's not perfect, but there's a little tiny bit of room for improvement. But in comparison to FS19, it's a million times better, really. I think, personal opinion. Yeah, I thought it's much better to get the oat field going because it's already been ploughed. It's a bit of a yeah. We've got the 3 metre there as well. I thought, well, you've got that. All you need to do is go grab the front box. And I thought, while you're doing this, you could grab this. I've got the carrots and 2 tractors down at the store to pick up everything because we need the planters and all the rest of it. So there's a lot of like bitting and bobbing going around and going from one place to another. So I thought I'd just get a bit of an explanation. And then the next thing you're going to see is... yeah, like that. Well, I wanted you to see that is going because I'd like normally to actually do that, but I thought, well, sometimes you've got to have these jobs. I mean, yeah, Hobart Holloway often used to do that. He used to show me setting them off. So we'll probably in line with that. We'll do that. Then I'll pan down to the shop. That's a bit of a bang. That I did a bit of smoothing. The money was 146, 147. Did smooth what I said I was going to, that bit there, and I thought I said I was going to, and the money's gone down a little couple of grand, and it's just been smooth to make it a little bit more harvester friendly, shall we say. So then we need to grab the seeds, some of the seeds, really. Yeah, we want to leave some for the Noli. I think we might. Ooh. Yeah, in fact, let's attach them. Yeah, let's attach them properly and do that. Right, let's drop that off. Stick that on the actual back. So there's 1,400 litres. Fantastic. We do need some lime, but unfortunately, it's all in the. It's all in the actual. Am I going to need? I am. I'm going to need the spreader as well. If we're going to concentrate on the big fields, I don't know. No, yeah, could. That's sort of out of sight, out of mind. So if we've got the, I'm trying to think. Imagine the knoll is going to take a long time. The biggest thing on this side is we need the plough. So we've sort of got to run this lot to that. Do you know what I'm going to do then? Is if we're going to sort of show all this, is I'm going to time lapse it because it is true we've got a lot of ploughing to do this side. So there's a lot of swapping, and that thing is always lying down on its back. Just pick it up and then it falls down again. Well, usually with a bit of help, but I think I should just about be able to squeeze that like that. And we need to strap you. Oh no, oh, I keep forgetting it does that. Yeah, you got to be very careful. Oh, that's got tension belt support. Does that shock you? It's Holes FS. No, this is true. It is. Right, so then. We are going to go straight to a time lapse because there's so much to do. So we're going to be here, there and everywhere. Yeah, do we? Yeah, let's just pick that up again. We may have to... Oh no, it said ploughing. No, it said needs ploughing. That's what we were going to do. Yeah, it was. That's... yeah, unfortunately, although it's a bit... This is the one annoying thing about the game, is the fact that it's been ploughed, it says, and it says it needs ploughing. that's one thing that I think really a bit of more attention to detail from Giants, because the game doesn't differentiate when it's already been ploughed and we've got to plough again because the game says it needs ploughing because we're on hard economy. It's a bit annoying. In fact, that is true. I do think I'm right. We're going to need a second plough. We can't manage like this. We can't. So, with that in mind, let's get that going first, because it is true. We need to get that being ploughed. Yeah, it was me thinking I'd be like going straight for oats, but you're going to have a massive hit because it says it needs ploughing. So we can't have that. Nope, we can't. Now then, we remember, unlike most of them, this you have to see the red. Yeah, a lot of them have got the red as a warning sign to people behind. This one's like got it in the front, which is a bit different. I'm not going to say odd. There's lots of different ways to do things, and there is no purely right or wrong way. Right, let's read this field. So this one we've called nothing yet. 24A. I think we could probably all agree on that. And let's create this job. Oh, it does read it. That was my next question. Will it read it? The answer to that question is it definitely will. This is quite a big field. I would say that's, yes. Yeah, we could do is 7 really, and we're gonna do smooth. We'll do the repair work because you just literally go across like that when you're finished. It's not terrible. So, and it also speeds things up. Right, so we've generated, and 24A save course activate 4 meters. And you shouldn't bump into anything. The contractors have removed all trees. There's a bit of a bump there, but let's just crack on. And let's just see if that's going to cause issues. Let's just see if we need to smooth that here. I'm not sure it's going to cause any issues. Oh, it's a bit. Yeah, there's a bit of something going on there. It's also gone a bit weird here, like it, like sunk down. So, yeah, that'll do, I think. Yeah, there's a few bit of dimmicks, really. Yeah, there's something going on here, but then I like it. As Mr. CLP would say, undulations. Yeah, there are plenty of undulations, but it's still fairly flat. Right, so then, that's that one done. So we're going to go down the shop in a minute, so we need to grab you and take a load of stuff over to him, and we've done that job. Yeah, let's run that across. Right, time-lapse time. Yeah, we've got to go down the shop, do this, do that, be there, be everywhere. So I'm going to say my words again. Well, we've got a lot of work in. I know there's been a lot of time-lapse, but to be honest, to achieve big things, you've really got to sometimes do that. It's the only way you can actually do it. Now, this is a right turn. You can hear the babbling brook in the background. It's beautiful. Sound of running water. Right, so I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Oh dear, I've got to come out this time. That's Hulse makes some cracking stuff, but that I'm not. Well, no, it's just a matter of attaching, and I can detach. But I think, in the interest of realism, unfortunately, for the very first time, I'm going to have to, yeah, sort of sell this at the shop. I think we keep the actual base and we'll just redo it because I've got to be honest, it's a cracking thing for feeding sheep and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a shame that obviously it needs a little bit of work, shall we say? just a tad. Yeah, it's a shame, but hey ho, these things happen. So let's sell that. We will give ourselves. No, we've lost 100. Yeah, it's we'll customize that and we'll make it into. Got enough of a bale trailer. We'll go extension. That's when it's you can't have a cover. That yeah, no, we'll get 15 cubic meters. We will. It does the things underneath. I'm quite happy with that. So 1600. Yes, brilliant. That'll do nicely. We can, I suppose, now. Yeah, I don't think you can. Yeah, you can't change the tip side, which you did used to be able to. I know when I first had this, you could, but I think it could be. I think I said this last time. I think it's the configuration. I don't think it likes it in its when it's full in. It's nothing to do. I used to think it was to do with the white things down the side, but they're just strengtheners, and it's nothing whatsoever to do with that. So let's stick the last of the stones in. Well, no, because we're still gonna need to grab. I think we'll go with the another very reasonable one, which is, I shall show you. Yeah, we'll have to come back for that another time. Oh no, it's got an attacher. It has. Right, so we want animal transports. The most reasonable I always find is this by Black Sheep Modding. Yeah, I think we'll go for this. It's very, very reasonable. We're after sheep to begin with. So yeah, we're going to go, and we'll keep it the Joskin green. Are we going to buy? No, we're going to buy it, so we're going to use it over and over again. I'm hoping anyway. So John Deere green and yellow with the Joskin green and yellow. Yeah, we'll take those stones. Why has the carrot lost its extension? So we'll put the extension back on. We have. Oh, have we? This is the trouble, you see. I've gone through so many ones of this. It must be about 4 or 5 attempts, and I never was happy with any of them until this particular time. That yeah, I did have the extension. Then obviously you come back in and you've not got the extension. But I don't think we had the extension on this one. I think we just had it in its natural 12.5 ton jobby. So yeah, we will. Are we going to have enough? Oh, how is our Valiant Plough doing? Oh, Elizabeth. I've still not got the Star Wars names in. Yeah, she's doing admirably. Right, let's grab this. Now then, the livestock is, I think it's not far from where we are, isn't it? It's right in front. It's Swaggrass Field. Yeah, literally. So we've not got far to go, really. Right, let's get this extended, get the stones in. Not that we need this much. I was forgetting how the lime expands, because obviously it gets watered down, so. Right, let's. Yeah, so we've not bought the extension for here. And we can now fill that to the very brim with what's left of the stones. Right, I'm going to go back into that time lapse. I just thought I'd got to chuckle about that. It's amazing. Yeah, even modders don't get it right all the time, because Holston off made some cracking stuff. Yeah, he really does. Right, no, I'm not. I thought I was scraping the fence, but I don't think I was. No, I did crash into it there. I watched the Citroen. Citroen Diane, I think it is. It's the old Citroen Diane. I remember it as a kid. One of the most basic cars ever made. You know, it's really very shell-like with not very much, very light, and very good on fuel. Absolutely amazing. I think it was. What was it? It was a stupendously small engine. So like an 850 or a 650cc. Or was it less than... No, it's got to be... Can't be less than that, surely. Right, anyway, I'm going to go back into that time lapse and we're going to go over to the animal dealers and we're going to go grab our first set of 10 sheep. So I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Don't you just love it when you get that feeling of, you know, you've not got something, you know you've not, and yeah, you'd sort of like think, I'm sure I should be getting something. What happened to the other plough? That's all I'm going to say. We're going to have the shop special delivery it. We are, because yeah, I'm not going to go down again. That's ridiculous. It is. So this is going to cost us now. So we want another plough. Now there are some. Now yeah, I did have quite a lot of bits missing in ploughs for a long while. I sort of had a massive jump. 4 to 5.2 meters. That's probably about per 170. Oh no, that's in our range. That's 3 meter mulch tiller. Oh, so it's that mulch as well. It's 190. Yes, it's getting a bit out of our range now. Did put here we were. It's a chisel set. 100, 170, 200. So that's when it starts to get a bit big. That's 150, but it's one of the little. It's not little, but I think is that the lizard front chisel, which is why it's 200 horsepower. It's a shame because we could do with that. We could do two things at once then, but the trouble is it's a bit expensive in comparison to that other one. It's 10 grand by Rooster. I mean, yeah, we want to go like max, so that adds, it's 11,000 chisels. Or chisels modern. Twisted shovels. I like that. I would imagine that would be actually a fairly sturdy sort of thing. I think we're going to go for that. Oh, hang on. 5.2. That's what we need. 17 for 12,000. 170 horses. So then, let's quickly get our big beast. We'll use the little one for grabbing the animals, and we're going to set this going on a course up at the farmyard. So back into a time lapse. In fact, no, yeah, we will, because it wastes a lot of time. I'm going to see you at show this. Yeah, obviously this is not awful, really. We said that. There's a few spots where it goes a bit mad, and we never did our edges right over there. But you can move, multiple. No, we want basic. We want to move one at a time. You just have to, when it goes white at the top, blue, sorry. No, in fact, let's do this properly. We're quite a way out. Starts to go there, although really it's strange. You have to hold it like that. Move to the next one, hold it like that, and so on and so forth. So this is instead. The trouble is, I find, is by the time I've run around, it's yeah. Even with the best will in the world, you'd like think, yeah, well, it's only going to take but it's only going to take me 2 minutes to run around the thing. But I suppose there are some courses that are ginormous. That this is, but I just thought, well, it was a good thing to bring you all in and actually sort of show for those who are interested in course play, like how easy it is to edit a course like this. Now this needs shifting out as well, and that one too. I think that should be all right. There wasn't an awful lot wrong with this, except for, yeah, you see, I told you. See, we never did that there. The drawing goes a bit weird because it did it right. Yeah, this was the bit where it was wrong. Here, where really it wants shifting across. So we'll do that, I think. Yeah, we'll go you there. Now this is, yeah, your angles are really important for seeing on this, really. You can see a little green blob. And we might have to lose a couple of these. I'm not sure. Oh, I got it there and then I've lost it. Right, we'll go into the time lapse. I'll just continue this in the time lapse, it'll be quicker. So I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Oh, the irony of the situation. How many times do anybody who watches my Let's Plays, how many times do I actually go to the trouble of buying something like this and going to to find out the one place that you actually order it for your places? That's just unbelievable. It just charging me as well? Surely you should be able to. Is it just that it's in slightly in the wrong place? But it was not sensing that. So let's try not unfolding it. Because surely, trouble is the point is further back. So I don't think it's going to. I need to sort that out. Yeah, things are not going swimmingly, but then it is a brand new map, so yeah, I'm quite sure this is supposed to work because it's sort of a game convention. I love the sound of this by Sully. It is an amazing. It seems a bit strange though that it's quite a low horsepower, but it sounds a bit throaty and meaty. Right, let's sort that out first. We've switched traffic off. I know we wouldn't do this in real life, but neither would you get thrashed around in the air when you would, not yielding by. Yeah, that would be the right. Yeah, let's do this ourselves. I knew this bit. You see, island mode did absolutely nothing. It did a right weird course, so we might break that up and do that again. Actually, I think. Yeah. Change mode, delete entry, activate. Yes. Does sort of keeps it now that you've got. It's sort of in memory, you could say. So that's why the things haven't disappeared. Yeah. But this is managing this admirably, to be honest. It really is. We'll just do this bit of this bit here. We'll go back into a time lapse, but I just thought there's going to be a lot of little coming in and out of time lapses. I hate that, but it is what it is. Yeah, each one needed an explanation. So the other thing is, it's become fairly apparent to me. Obviously, it's going to rain in a bit. I have noticed. We've also got a lot of stone again. We really shouldn't have bought any stone because by the time we've de-stoned all of these fields, we really will have enough lime to sink a battleship. So yeah, I just had a thought. Do we bring the lime crushing mod in and make a bit of cash that way? Because it's only our own stone. I don't mind it. And if you were buying, we could keep the lime churning on ours and actually sell. Is there going to be enough to do it though? I suppose we could probably lease the big stone picker to make this not take too long, and then yeah, this is going to be a double session. I have a feeling. I just had this gut feeling then that it's going to be, because yeah, there's so many in and out of time lapses. Right, anyway, let's go back into a time lapse. You know what we've got to do, but it is true, we're not going to be doing this all in one. It's amazing how sometimes you get this idea in your head, you think, oh yeah, I'll do all that in one session. Yeah, right, of course you will. Yeah, you've got that sort of thing, the way you think you're going to get more. It's a beautiful plough though, it really is. Yeah, I had nothing in the low range, nothing for... I mean, don't get me wrong, my favourite's the 6 metre wheel, the Rawley Christie, and the 6-stroke 9 metre by Black Sheep Modding also. That's both of those wheels sort of work with the low ones, but the Rawley Christie one especially is not a massive fan. Right, where are we? Yeah, this is going to be tricky. I don't know where the lines are. I would say, apologies for going around the corner, but I know I was just trying to get it on the lines because I know that's what they're going to do. Right, how is the other field doing while we're here? Sarah has, I mean, it does take a long time. That's what I was thinking. None of them are small fields. This is our probably, no, it's not our main field, is it really? I suppose that one is bigger than that one. I mean, they are both big fields. That one's not small. We've got 3 fairly large fields and our grass field. To be honest, field-wise, it's more equipment and animals that we really need to, sort out. Right, now then, let's go back and see. I don't think this is going to work. We need to go inside to get to that, because we can't be in 2 places at once. Or I suppose you can... No, just do it properly. Yeah, it's just a matter of going through here. I like the idea of this. I do. I just think it's, yeah, obviously, yeah. Look, the animal dialogue is way back here rather than actually here. Yeah. So that's probably why it's not sensing that. Yeah. Right, so what we're going to do, for once, because we were willing to do this properly, we're going to take away the cost of the transport, because we have bought our own trailer, and this is a map-based issue that's going to probably be fixed. But that doesn't really help us very much at present. Right, we're going to go land. I think it's Britain. We'd go black. Well, we wouldn't. We'd probably go, but I mean, there's Steinschaft Landrace and Swiss Black. I can't imagine us being able to grab those at Great Britain. So I think 60. Yes, and 120. I think 100. So 40. And how much? 21. Oh, how much is it? It's 30. 30 per one. 30 times 100 is 3 grand, isn't it? So F12. Yeah, but bearing in mind we actually bought for once, so we add 3,000. Fantastic. Right, okay, so let me get in from this distance. No. Ooh. Yeah, apologies, but for once I'll allow a bit of tabbing. Right. So then, total bust. It's me trying to do things properly, and yeah, the map says ha ha ha. I'm sure it'll be fixed. For those, I know there are some people who don't like this type of gate. I did the same on Calmsden. It's a right away gate, so it's you can or cannot shut it. It's not like a field gate where you would shut it. This is oh my life. I hit something that wasn't there again. I did that. Have we come this way before though? Oh, it's not. It's the Joskin. It's got a really low. Yeah, it has. It's that green. It's dragging in the ground. Yeah, my bad. It's not my bad. I didn't design it. Yeah, it might do it again, unfortunately. Oh, yeah, a little one that time. It's a little bit low. Probably suits some tractors more than others, as these things do. So if we can finish the ploughing, what I'd like to do is, we've not got enough tractors. That's the trouble. I'm not sure. Didn't we manage the? No, we used the lorry. I think. Can't remember, but we are going to lease. I'd like to do something where the road is. I did have a go, but the trouble is I'm going to alter the road, and we can't have that. So, yeah, I think what we're going to do is ask the shop if they will deliver, and we're going to lease the big stone picker, because it's an additional job, really, that I was not intending to do. Right, so then, and let's just reset that straight away. Right, lorry. It's true, we did use the lorry, I think. Or if we didn't, we can. Right, we're going to drop you, and we're going to sneak. Is that wise for a lorry? Well, I think we can do it. But we found a better way, actually, that last time. More to the right. Sort of just sneaking down here. And then sort of sneaking past here like that, and then you're through, you see. Gotta be patient with the barrier. I've already had to tangle with it, with being Mr. Impatient, trying to whiz through, and cracked into it. Right, so this is a beast. This is it's brilliant. I do love it. One of the, I think it's Vinco Mods. Yes, it does quite a few, very reasonably priced. It's ideal for start from scratch players where economy is the name of the game, but also you don't want to like compromise quality too much, even though it's not your main concern because you can't afford. It's the bottom line, you can't afford to be that choosy. Right, I haven't forgotten the sheep. I just want to quickly, in fact, yeah, actually that is true. Yeah, we can go into that time lapse and, right, carrots. We left that at the yard, didn't we? Oh, I hate this when right, okay, let's go grab it. Right, I'm going into a time lapse because, yeah, this is slowing us down, isn't it? Now I think that's going to be in the way in a minute. Right, so let's go grab the carrot and feed the sheep. I'm going to have a silo filled by H2 Studios, my partner, to have it delivered because we're so far away from the shop, and also the AI splines on this map so far are terrible. I can't even send it halfway and then send it the other halfway. It's very hit and miss, so let's take a right. Is there a sneaky way? No, we can go right to the road, can't we? Just instead of going the way we do, we just carry on. Yeah, we get straight to the road. We take the left fork, not the right. Oh, we've got interactive zone markers still on. Let's switch them off before everyone starts shouting. And also, while I remember, let's switch that menacing traffic back on. Does add a lot of realism. That's the only reason. I mean, even though the traffic behaviour is abhorrent, yeah, it still adds an element of a challenge and a bit more realism, a bit more humanity to the game, I think, personally. Gordon Bennett? I was on my side of the road, you maniac. Well, almost. Nearly. Let's be honest, coming through a village, was I at fault? I don't think so. They should not be travelling at 70 miles an hour through a little village like this. It's weird, yeah, in Great Britain at the minute we're having the authorities are changing the speeds in local villages to 20 miles an hour. Now I do realise why, I do. But I've got to be honest, the maniacs the law is designed to do take no notice of such laws. It just... Those of us who drive steadily already, it's just a menace to us. Right, let's shut that gate there forward. Yeah, we did open it after all. Right, let's get some grass in for the sheep. Although, of course, they will have grass. That's why I don't cut it. So, yeah, in fact, that's a point, actually. Oh, okay. It doesn't actually show that it has. So no, it is. We have got some, definitely. Our money's looking a little bit poor, but we do know through my going into the future, Back to the Future. Oh, I love that film. Yeah, it is a cracker. It really is. Although, like a lot of films, have started to go a bit funny with number 4, number 5, but they were all good. Don't get me wrong. It's one of those franchises that it did do a good job of each and every one, but I think that some of the latter ones stretched a little. The original, in my personal opinion, as much as I enjoyed them all, the original I think was the best. Although we've all got opinions. I'm quite sure other people disagree. Right, let's jump ship first and see who is blocked by what. And it's not Sarah. It's Betty. Again, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to do this. Is Sarah actually doing anything? Not sure. She seems stuck. But there's no blocked message, so I'm not sure. I was right, yeah. No, you were not far off. I did have a good look, because I didn't want it to look silly. We will obviously put fences, because we know that, let's be honest, they would be wandering all over this field too. Sheep are not choosy, so we will put fence, and in fact we'll probably do that today, yeah. And I think next session we're going to do the sloaning. I think, yeah, sheep, let's get the sheep bedded in. I was going to go into a time lapse and crack on, but you know, it's going to be a monster session if we don't. So let's just finish what we've started. get the fields ready, because that in itself, I'm not being funny, but it's a monster job. Yeah, and we'll get the stone picking done, and then we'll get the fields done. We've got one, yeah, we've got the big field. I mean, we've got 3 fields. That in itself is a couple of sessions, really. Yeah, I'm impressed with this. I'd have this again. Obviously, I think normally I was sweating a bit going through the gates. I was thinking, this is not going to go, but it did, luckily for us. Right, so let's unswitch allow create fields off. And I think I'm correct. Oh, it was very close to that edge. The sheep's going to escape the pen then, isn't it? If we know that is the edge of it, we will give it back. Wow, that is really far, actually. It is. I do wish you could actually see where the full extent of these things are. So, if that is the case, let's fix it. I know I've got to completely do my field edge again, but do you know, I'd sooner go for realism, really. So, if we go about there, and this, no, it costs us too much. I think we'll probably plough it, and or no, it's not going to hurt the field. We've already done damage. I did it by mistake. Let's do that. As nasty as it is. Oh, I should have done the painting first. Oh, come on, let's do it. Let's not look at how much this is costing us. Thousands that it is. Right. Decoration. My best buddy, the very reasonably priced one. Now, do we have a gate this way? We've already got a gate. I don't think so. This is probably one of those. Although, I think we'll still keep that as part of the... Let's have a look. Make sure we've not got any floatiness. No, it's happy. I do like that, actually, style. So, yeah, it's... No, that's not too bad. No, you've gone into the hedge, which you would. And you still retain a little bit of this. I haven't seen them come in this way, and I hope they don't now. But then, sheep do escape sometimes. Yeah, so the bit of grass that we put down because some wally ploughed it. Oh, and also I believe we probably ought to shut the gate. That's a good idea. Now we... Yeah, we have shut that gate. Phew. Right, let's go and quickly... We've done that one. Let's just quickly tidy this up. And then we're going to feed the sheep because we don't want them starving. And we're going to... Oh, water. Yeah, see, you can see under that now. I've altered it a little bit even already. So, I think we're going to have delivered an Omatana. Again, we're going to have to ask the shop to special delivery it. Because I forgot. To be honest, we've been all over the place. There's been such a lot to do. So, that is what shops do, though, isn't it? I mean, from you just, yeah, we need to like re-put. Because I reset it straight away, didn't I? Right, so yeah, I think that's going to be all right-ish. Wow, it's only that corner there. Fantastic. Now that alteration did make a difference. Oh my life, it's a bit. That's funny because when we did the grass, it was nowhere near that. It's bizarre how implements, how that's completely... also, there was a massive headland up to the roads. So I don't understand why this time we had it on camera, a massive headland. Don't know whether... Do we do a band of grass around it? Because if 3 meters of grass is not going to actually affect things terribly, and then like do the rest. I hate doing that though. It's a bit horrible. I don't know why it's done it because it's normal grass, but it shouldn't have done it. It shouldn't have been on that course anywhere near that, really. I think that's everything. But yeah, to me it went over the road. Looking at that, which it should never have done. It was never on that. It's annoying, but it is done. Right, so we've got 2 ploughs, a 4 and a 5.7. And I only did it because we needed a second one, really, not to. Mind you, no, this would be big enough, and we're quite happy to use a 4 meter, really. So we need to do. Where did we were leaving. Yeah, it's halfway down the path, isn't it? Yeah, we started and left it. At least next session we've got the Noli over this way. The fields are done. We will obviously get the stones picked and then send that back. And then we'll get the planting and seeding done. It's halfway through March though. 12:26. That's how much work we've done. 4.5 hours of real-time work. So we've been busy. We have. Yeah, so H2 Studios, we are going to have it's a mini silo in it, let's be honest, and it'll only be really TMR, because obviously on this Let's Play we've got a BGA, so therefore we've not been making, mixing, we're buying from someone else. So it's just somebody delivering TMR to a little mini silo on the farm, which is real, it happens all the time. Right, let's drop this Noli sort of against the fence, and next time we'll have some fun with that. I love using that, it's beautiful. Let's stick that on there. Let's move you off as well, because that stone pick is not choosy. Yeah, I love this, it's a beautiful little thing. Yeah, it almost met its match though with the big tub of stones. Yeah, it 2 miles an hour. I was like sweating. I was thinking, all my life, is this going to cope with this? So then, where do we feed the sheep? I think it's actually in the field, isn't it? It is. But I don't think we're going to stick the fill point in the fields. Right, Omatana we said, did we not? Right, $72. What for? I've not had anything delivered yet. I do hate the way it does that. Right, so Omatana, animals. No, animals. I don't know how far this is across. Yeah, the modulo's a bit bugged at the minute. Yeah, I've got it on Hills of Tuscany. It's either conflicting with another mod, or no, we will have the tap, but we don't know which one is which. So we need to stick the H2 Studios down first. Now, which way does this? It swings outward, as you'd expect, really. Don't want to be taking any of the yard off. We're not going to ever use that. It might not let me put it there. We could stick it on the corner there, although is that wide enough to accommodate? Let's have a look. I'm probably in the way, usually am. So there's one time when the Omatana that's a little bit thinner would imagine these aren't terribly bad, really. Yeah, I'm not sure. Do we stick it sort of like that in V mode, so it would be totally against that? Still going to cause issues a little bit, but this is a tight farmyard. Yeah, I think we will. Alright, fantastic. There's another couple of ones that have literally dropped, so we need to see which one the grass is in before we put the water in, before we put the tap down, should I say. Hide in the fence. Right, the gate, should I say, the fence. I think the bigger one is going to be for food. and the smaller one for water. That's a guess. Oh, you've not got it selected. Ah, just in front. But you did guess correctly. Ooh, is that all? Is that all? No, it's saying 376 litres. Not quite on the trigger properly. I did think it was a little bit on the small side. 18 or so, there's a lot more space for that. Right, let's fill it. So I would say another one. Probably 45 tons. So this is going to be perfect. So, with that in mind, let's stick the tap at the ends of... We could stick it in the middle, really. In V mode, it's not yet. Oh, shop areas restricted. Oh. Oh, so I must be overlapping with that. So let's reset the shop. And let's try that again. Oh, I'm lucky. Yeah, it felt sorry for me. So was that V mode? No, that's natural mode. Fantastic. Let's get another load of grass in, and then we're going to leave. This has been a monster session, really. Fairly fruitful, but with a few little... Wow, it wouldn't be Farming Simulator if you didn't have anything go wrong, really. You never... Well, I used to expect sometimes I'd get a session that was a bit special, but not now, really. Ooh. Yeah, there's a few collisions that aren't quite right, where you're hitting the edge of something that you're really not hitting. Fantastic. Right, brilliant. So, no trigger. Try not to bury the sheep. Oh, we are as well. My bad. Oh. No. I think it's a bit of a funny trigger. Yeah, it's sort of like... Yes, it is. It's a funny trigger. It's got to be on it, really. Yeah, it's stopped starting, so... Yeah, 45 tons, actually. You were actually right. So we shall... we could leave it there. It's not hurting. And animals do get... I've said this so many times. It is true. They do get used to things being in the pens. It just becomes an object. They're usually a little bit inquisitive, and then when they realise it's not hurting them, they'll leave it alone. Being four-legged, they don't usually like try to clamber on something like that, because, I mean, don't get me wrong, sheep can always oh, excellent. Now then, how much water do they need? Not a lot. Oh, you've done it. Just fill then. Smashing, and that is where we're going to leave it. We shall... The beautiful case by Sully that is its job. I don't mean it's only going to do that. It's capable of doing plenty. So we've got the other one by holes, which we'll probably bring up for the sheep specially. So next session, we have a lot of work to do. Yeah, the production shed, I put some water in as well, as you'll have seen. So CP3, CP2, and this unnamed field, which we've called 24A, that's done. And the grass will be ready in the morning. But before we do that, we've got obviously a lot of seeding and planting to do. So yeah, there's a lot of work to do on those big fields. And that's what we're going to do next time. Could have done with another box, really. So I think we'll on camera, only because I want you to see me doing it. That's all. I'm going to get. I like that box. It's small, but it's active. Yeah, it's not unbelievable on the front either. So let's see, whereabouts was it? It was. Yeah, and it is. It can go on the front. Well, you can have 2.2 ones, can't you? So we're going to go big though. Yeah, 900. And we're going to go a different colour, I think. We're going to go red, but in chrome, I think, because we can. And we are going to reset that straight away. Brilliant. Yeah, so that's going to be for either... No, it's going to be for... let's stick it on the front, ready for next session. Yeah, that's for the Noli. We'll have one for the Noli and one for the other one. And I'm not sure if we need to order some more seeds. Let's just have a quick look to see if we can fill the Noli and this, so as we know whether we need to... yeah, I don't mind going down the shop once. I need to be better at finding out what I need. We want that on sugar beets, we said. Now the thing is with sugar beet, it absolutely canes seeds, so I don't think somehow... Ooh. So that's funny, it filled up. No, this is funny anyway. Yeah, it's not the thing's fault. Yeah, we need to grab it with the front. So there'll be 1100 bits and bobs in this, so we need to go grab the... Well, let's shift this out of the way. Is there enough in there? Although we'll be filling this up again, so we're definitely going to need some more seeds. So being as we have got the shop delivering at the minute, how much? 337. Yeah, we'll go for another couple of big bags of seeds at least, I think, because yeah, they are a bit nasty. Sugar beets. But they are big fields. I think we're going to go 3, and we still might need a little bit more. Oh, okay, it's down at the shop. We'll do that next session then. So, all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.